Oh, hey, Stara. Thanks for coming on. Um, I think, hi guys. Stara, I think I might do next time. Hi Taylor, hi Alpha, hi Exena. Um, I'm just gonna be on for a little bit today, Stara. So do you mind if we do it next time? I have a bit of a headache actually as well, but I just wanted to come on for a little bit. So I will do you next time. Is that okay, Stara? Yeah, Exena, I'm just gonna do a few today. For sure. Okay, so just let me know if that's okay, Star. And then I'm just gonna sign off here. Okay, cool. Thank you. Hi, Janelle family. Yeah, I have a bit of a headache today, guys, but I wanted to pop on for a little bit. Okay, thank you, Stara. I appreciate that. Yeah, so I think there's just a few of you guys in the room today, so I'm just gonna pull a couple of cards. So I will just do it as I see it. So I'll go Exena. I'm just gonna keep track of myself here. Stara will be next time. Alpha. I was gonna do 3 new, 3 old, but that's fine. I'll just go with whatever. Taylor, how is everybody? How are you all doing in the winter? Hi, how are you doing, Jamil family? Okay, if they're still there. People may or may not. So people leave sometimes. Okay, so Stara's going next time. No, you can ask a question. It's just like I'll just pull a couple of cards. Like I'm not going to do a full reading, Exena, but you can ask a question. Go ahead. I'm okay. It's a bit of a, it's a little, my energy is a little occluded. So keep that in mind if you're looking for like detailed answers today. I might not be able to get it to you, but we'll see what the energy pulls up. Thank you for asking, Jamil family. Okay, guys, drop your question as, go ahead. So Exena, drop your question, and then Alpha, go ahead, and then I'll do you guys, and then I'll keep moving. Did I add you? Yeah, I added here. Okay. So, those ancestors and everyone joining us. It's very cold up here, so I think a lot of you know I'm up in Canada, and it's like 30 below zero. So our skin is like getting frostbitten. I was almost gonna wear gloves to do tarot. Hi, Empress. How are you? I'm just keeping. If you wanted a thing, Empress, I'm just keeping track of the list this way. Okay, so this is just so for the free ones. It's just I'm just gonna pull a couple of cards. Again, I said I have a little bit of a headache from the cold, so I'm gonna see the best I can do. Oh yeah. Thomas, spirit guides, angels, ancestors of Exena. Exena, Will Thomas, spirit guides. What does Exena need to know about Thomas? Will Thomas. Whoa, that one went flying. Okay, well, Exena, this one went flying, and it's the Lovers. I'm reading this a little bit more superficially today, so I think there is a chance that Thomas will come back to you. And maybe my spirit guides are trying to help me with the readings today too. Yes, I think that there's certainly, it's in his subconscious to want to be with you again. There's certainly a connection. Okay, there is some issues between the two of you. Like there's some like things in terms of maybe the way you guys interact or words that are said or something happened or just assumptions people are making. But if some of these conflicts were to get resolved in the higher level of how you're asking this question, this person does feel a strong connection with you, but sometimes feels like they're trying to decide if you guys are right for each other's healing or something like that. They're still pulled to you, but there's some resistance there. But come back next time, and I'll maybe be able to do more in-depth things. So, Alpha. Oops. Yeah, there's a strong connection there. What are the feelings about? Okay, so I'm just gonna let's see. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors of Alpha. So again, I'm prefacing this today with my energies a little bit off, so we'll see what we get. Thank you, Spirit, for helping me. So this thing of, hi, Rachel Queen. Yeah, if you sub and like, I will pull. So the free reads are just a couple card pulls, okay? And then I'm going to close the list, actually. Okay, so Alpha. Your person currently, yeah, I added you, Rachel. Your person currently, hi, Dalton, how are you? They are not they're feeling a little bit emotionally unfulfilled, potentially because there might be some distance between you guys, or because of the things that are weighing on them about your connection. They're kind of going back and forth between what's happened between the two of you, maybe in the past, or things that are unspoken, or where it seemed like, you guys were at odds, with the fact that they're still drawn to you. But they're feeling a little emotionally at this current moment. So I just asked Spirit today, because of my energy, just to give me clear answers. So at this moment, they feel a little emotionally unfulfilled by either things that have happened, either if there's distance, or things that have been said or haven't been said, or the fact that you guys can't move forward in the right way. So that's kind of just a quick current update. Yeah, we'll see you again next time. So who was there after that? Dalton, thank you. Okay, so if it was Taylor or Jamil family, sorry guys, I'm not as I'm not as all perky today in the snow in the -30. So Taylor or Jamil family, if you wanted to drop your questions, I'll do a quick card pull. Damn, we must be reflecting one another, except I'm not emo. Oh, okay, interesting. You know what would make sense? I don't know. Sorry, I didn't call up the cards. If you saw, I asked what they were feeling. So not necessarily a card for you and them, but the second card, sometimes with the Chariot, at least the way I was feeling it right then, if you feel that might reflect you, then you could take it as, sometimes in love readings, it can be more of a, it's a card of almost, not indifference, but yeah, it's not a very emotional card, so that's possible, Okay, thank you. Sure. Yeah, so Jamil family, if you had a question or some topic, you can ask it. If not, that's fine too. I'll pull you a card, whatever you want. If you want an oracle, up to you, no problem. So I'll just do Taylor while you let me know if Jamil family, if you want a oracle or a topic or just a card pull. Okay, Taylor, how does Christian, the Aries, spirit guides, angels, ancestors of thanks guys for dropping by. I'm just trying a new camera setup today too, so even though I have a headache, I wanted to come on. How does Christian, the Aries, feel about Taylor? How does Christian, the Aries, feel about Taylor? Why do I call you Whitmore? It's Wilmore. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors of Taylor. How does Christian, the Aries, feel about? Well, firstly, there's some resistance about how Christian feels about you. I'm not sure why that is. It's suppressed. Either you can't read him well, or he's not telling you how he feels, or something. I don't know what it is. There's some ambiguity around how this person feels about you. Okay, let's see. Okay, so there is a connection here. Either you guys feel like thank you. You guys either might have known each other for a long time, or you feel very connected, very familiar. Again, like I said, I'm kind of just reading differently today. There's a connection here. That might be why this person feels a little suppressed or whatever. But anyway, let's just answer the question. Spirit guides, keep me on track. Spirit guides. How does Christian feel? They want to, there's a desire to not be in the energy that you guys are in currently. So if that's kind of like an improvement, like something that's more positive, more inspirational, or just something that might harken back to a different time in your lives, time when you were more carefree, when you were younger, something like that. It could be playfulness then too. Were they okay, sorry, Spirit. Okay. I don't know if they were playful. Anyway, there's a desire to be lighthearted. I don't know why this person seems to, there seems to be some heaviness around the connection. I don't know why. That could just be him. But they don't want that. So whatever they're suppressing, it might have nothing to do with you. It might have to do with something in their past, whatever their circumstances were. They are kind of almost talking to you, being around you, being central to you is helping them, like, just be a little bit careful. It's either helping them feel better about themselves or feel better about the situation, or they might almost be trying to de-stress by focusing on this new connection with you because they really need to de-stress for some reason. So just make sure that it's really because of you and not something else. Yeah, there's something going on here. So come back again next time. The cards that are coming up, there's some other stuff going on in this person's energy that is a lot. So, okay, they are playful. Okay, yeah. So that's something there. So I mean, just take it as it comes. Yeah, come back again and check in. This is current energies. It's going to change. There's something going on. Obviously, our free will and what we're doing in our daily lives affects stuff. But it's positive right now. It's positive. It's just he has some stuff going on. Okay, thank you. Oh, he just got some of something. That could be it. Okay, so be careful a little bit about that. I got a little bit of a be careful message around that. Just hang around, Rachel, and I'll call you because I have the list here. I'm going pretty quickly, so and if you can't, just pop back in if you can't hang around, and let me know you're back. Okay, Jamil family, my gut is just telling me that I need to get a general message. Okay, so I'll just let you go ahead and stick with that. I try to see. Oh, thank you. I don't want to ask the wrong question. I want spirit. Okay, let's see. Spirit's helping me out today, Jamil family. Okay, so spirit is helping me out today. So for anyone who's new, I'm not sure, Rachel, I can't remember reading for you before. I usually make a formal list and I read a little bit more in depth, but today it's really cold and I have a bit of a headache, so I'm reading a little faster, but you can certainly come back again next time for a full read. Okay, so spirit guides, angels, ancestors, Jamil family wants you to tell them what they need to hear. Oh, Jamil family, did you ever get, was I supposed to, I'm sorry if I was supposed to email something. Did you ever get an oracle deck? I think you had wanted to get a deck, didn't you? If you just go to your local bookstore, like Mass Market, you can see if there's a deck that's like speaks to you. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors of Jamil family for Jamil family. The Jamil family would like a message. Jamil family trusts you to give them a message. I'm gonna pull from here too, because this is a general. Actually, I don't want to pull from here. I want to pull from here. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors of Jamil family for Jamil's family has. What is a general? Okay, let's see. Okay. Okay, so Spirit has something here about maybe your okay. So Spirit wants you to know this. So this could either be just something for your energy, something in the recent past, something coming up, or just in your subconscious, that if there are, if you're feeling ever at time like some conflicting or confusing energy, and it could be minor, like it could just have something to do with day-to-day stuff, or it could be like you take it as it resonates. It's just telling you to stay away from drama. It's telling you to be a wise, this card here, wise leader. It says you are a beacon for others. So like, don't be the follower, be the leader, stay away from the drama, like go high kind of thing. Understand the things that are worth your time and what's not worth your time. Your time is precious. Stand up for yourself, but do it in a way that you know, where, you know, like if you don't have to fight with people, you stand up for yourself and you be the leader. I'm not really sure. It seems a little bit specific. Keep your ambitions straight. Like don't let other energies or people or things like interfere with your own abilities, knowledge, leadership, insights. I'm just looking at the bottom of the deck. If you're planning for the long term, continue to plan for the long term. Think about your choices, what you've put effort into, what's coming next. Be patient with things. So it's kind of interesting. And stay focused. We have hold the course. It's almost like some energy like decision making or something coming up, or just keeping your energy for yourself, keeping it, continue to keep your light, you know that others rely on you. And sorry, this is coming through Jamil family. So others rely on you. Don't let others drain you, but also know that it is through your essence and your true heart and your spirit through which you guide people anyway, or something like that. Interesting. That's what we have for you. Hi, Sea Love. How are you? How's it going, Sea Love? So that's what I have for you, Jamil family. Hopefully that meant something. I'm not really sure what that. It seemed a little bit, again, courage. There's like cards of kind of being a leader, being courageous, being true to yourself, that kind of thing, but in a really positive way and staying away from the drama. Okay, so hopefully that helped. You can let me know. If Empress or Rachel, Empress of Love or Rachel are still here, let me know. And we will pull cards for you. Oh, you confirmed so much from this. Oh, she's ready to, I need to fire her. Oh my God. Okay, that made kind of sense because it felt very specific. Oh, okay, thank you, Sea Love. So Sea Love, I just have like 3 more people here on the free list. So I'll just finish them off and then I'll move to you and I'll close the free list. Is that okay, Sea Love? Okay, so Empress or Rachel, go ahead and drop your questions and then I'll move on to Sea Love and then that'll be that. Yeah, so maybe that's what it was. It was like, yeah, it's about, that's interesting. Yeah, that message makes sense then in light of that. And you asked Spirit to choose and Spirit heard you and Spirit gave you that. Yeah, so don't know that you did the right thing is what it seems very much. Okay. Princess Kotsutsku, I can't pronounce your name. I'm going to read a few more and then I'm going to do a donation. If you want to stick around, I will get to you at the end. Okay. So, Spirit Guides, Angels, Ancestors of Rachel. Rachel, what? I don't know. I haven't asked other people. What is your horoscope sign or Daniel's? Thank you for dropping by, Jamil family. I should actually say the list is closed. Let me just update the free list being closed. Thanks. Again, Sea Love, I will just... It's so cold up here, guys. It's so cold. Thank you, Princess. I can't say your name. Kotsoj. Sorry. Spirit Guides, Angels, Ancestors of Rachel, Queen, Cap, and Leo. Daniel, Spirit Guides. What does Rachel need to know about Daniel? Oh, okay. Okay, I don't know what the status of your connection is, and I don't know why. Okay, so this is just a free 2-card pull, Rachel. So like the message is, I can sense there's something more here than I'm going to get out of the 2-card read. So I'm just letting you know that. So certainly come back again next time. But this person has positive feelings towards you, but there's something here. There's something here. They like you. They have positive feelings towards you. They kind of think about like knowing you for a long time or something like that. They're trying to get into some more stable ground or something. So I'm not really sure what that's about. Either you two are very independent or they're impressed by you or you're impressed by them and their abilities or something like that. I always think the 2 cards would be easier, but it's almost would be easier if I did more. They want to communicate with you. They like talking to you. There's like a back and forth. So I guess to summarize in the 2-card pull, Rachel, it's almost like there's some like this kind of energy with him towards you. Like they like you, and I don't know if this is your energy or his energy. There's energy where you guys are towards each other, and then there's energy where you're kind of away from each other. Like things are kind of fitting, but then they're not kind of fitting. There's an independence, and then there's trying to do something new, and then there's a little bit of kind of reverting back to your instincts and your subconscious, not being able to decide, something like that. It's a little bit I don't know, like again, I don't know what your status is. It's not showing that to me. There's lots of they either feel that they need to get more stronger in like their own manifestations and work or something like that. They're focused on their money, but they have positive feelings for you. So, oh, makes sense. You broke up. Oh, he's trying to work on career. Okay, well so that's what just came out here. So yeah, okay, then that makes sense. So spirits, so whatever you know is then to be true. Then he's being truthful with you, that he is focused on his career, on his coins, and that's why it kind of really has nothing to do with you. Like right now, like his feelings towards you, his focus is on something else. So, and we have Empress, and then I'm gonna do Sea Love. So 1 second, Sea Love. So I'll do Empress. Oops. And if Dalt, oh, okay, I'm sorry. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors of Empress. Thank you for dropping by, Rachel. Come back again, and we can read more detail into it. Why? Oh yeah, what happened with the Sag Empress? Didn't you go on your trip? What happened? Why the Sagittarius SD contacted me yesterday morning? Well, didn't you go visit him? So Spirit guides, angels, ancestors. Then we'll move on to Sea Love. So Sea Love next. Sea Love, go ahead and drop your question. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors of Empress. Why did the Sag? Whoa, that one went flying. Well, Spirit's helping me today with the flying cards because what did the Sagittarius card me? Yeah, this Sag. I don't even know this Sag, and he'd be getting to me. I'm sorry. Oh goodness. Okay, so Empress. Unfortunately, I don't know. Like I said, I'm not going to try and delve too deep into it for the. Oh my goodness, the free card pull. But there be stuff going on. He's having a lot of feelings. I don't know why I'm talking like that. Okay. He is trying to get some balance about things. He's feeling a little like he's just not feeling right within himself. He's a little bit down. Like, as we asked, why is he calling? He wanted to talk to you. He wanted some clarity. He wanted to provide you some clarity. He's sad about certain things. He wants to feel more successful. He doesn't know how to approach you. There's like so much stuff going on. I'm not really sure. Let's see. So, what's this? Oh, you pulled back. Yeah, you did a while ago. Oh, yeah. It's like I'm not really sure what this is. If you move that one. Let's see. Just give me one clear message for Empress. Just give me a clear message on this free card pull. What is just a clear message on why they? Okay. They're trying to come towards you. They want to communicate. They kind of want to interact with you. They're imagining like what you're doing, what's up with you. They're wondering if you want to hear with them. They have some regrets potentially over your trip. I'm not really sure. So there was some different stuff there, Empress. So that's what I have for you now, but certainly come back and then we'll see what's clear. And then like we'll be able to see what that was. I'm not sure. Yeah, there's different emotions there for sure, even in the other cards that were coming out. And I know that because today's Spirit's helping me out a lot with the cards. I'm not sure what it is. They're missing. I mean, I guess the simple way to say it is they're kind of missing you. They're curious about you. They certainly have a few regrets about stuff. Absolutely. That seems very strong in those cards. Okay. Let's see, love, here. Let's see. Yes, for sure. Certainly come back. Thank you, Sea Love, for waiting. Please drop your question. How are you? Yeah, I hope things yeah, I don't know what that is. That was interesting. There's emotion there. It could be him processing stuff. I want to do one of those things again where I put up a video and give away a free read or whatever, but okay, so Sea Love. Please, thank you. Thank you for your reaction. Please drop. Oh, okay, there you just dropped it. Sorry. It's so slow, this silly YouTube. So slow. Okay. Let's see. Don't fail me now, YouTube. There we go. Okay, spirit guides, angels, ancestors of Sea Love. So, and you were Earth sign, right? Like you were Taurus. Is that right? Sea Love? I think you were Taurus. Okay. Will Anthony ever reconcile with me? Was okay, wait. Now I remember, was Anthony the person that we talked about? I'm sorry, I can't remember. Was he that person who like you met but you weren't sure? Like he was the more recent person? Because I remember you also mentioning, is he the more spirit guide? Is he the more recent person? Oh boy. He's the more recent person. So reconcile meaning, so you guys were dating, but so you're not dating anymore? Or is that what happened? Spirit guides, angels, ancestors. Wait, they want me to use a different deck. Which deck would you like me to use? They want me to use. Oh, I don't know where that deck is. Where did it go? Okay, one second. Let me. Oh, is my thing phone on it now? Where did the deck go? Sorry, I'm just having a can't find my deck situation. Maybe they don't want me to use that deck. Oh, we aren't talking. Okay, hold up. Let me just, because I didn't, when I went to not use that deck, then it started like confusing me with which decks to use. They want me to take a different approach. You aren't talking anymore, but did necessarily. You did, yeah, you guys did date, yeah, right? Like, so he just stopped talking to you? That's weird. Okay, let's do this in two ways. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors. Okay, I'm going to do this in two ways. Spirit guides, didn't date. But you kind of did date, didn't you? You know, I was listening to this good podcast and forgetting what the name of it is, but it's like, it was just like saying that really, like, I mean, what are we all doing if we're not dating? Like, meaning, like, you're either talking to, anyway, it was just talking about how confusing like dating is in these days, right? Because you're like getting close to people, but yet people are like just keeping casual, but it's like almost like that doesn't really jive with your spirituality, right? Like, because getting close with someone is like, anyway, I'm just babbling. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors, give me a first look at what Anthony's energy towards the Taurus. Oh, okay. Okay, so he's a little he's so I'm just getting a first energy before I actually answer that. So we told a spread on the thing about reconciliation. But I got tired of him being patient with him, so I texted him. Oh my god, he left you in red. These people who leave people in red. I guess that's his way of trying to, like, it's him trying to get it back. Anyway, I suddenly got this, like, he's like, oh, well, like, tit for tat kind of thing. He has some regrets. I'm just trying to get it first energy. Okay. He has some regrets. He has some regrets that this thing had potential and that the potential didn't occur. So you have anything about his energy towards Sea Love? He's kind of confused as to why, even though you told him, like, I assume you told him why you felt like you're walking away from the connection and why you felt it wasn't fulfilling you, um, he still feels a little uncertain about that. He's wondering if it has something to do with his status, or like him not being enough for you, even if maybe you had expressed that it's more about commitment or something. He's wondering, if it was really something else. Like he's wondering, he's trying to decipher why it is that happened. It's kind of unexpected. He didn't expect this to happen. He found it to be, oh goodness. Sorry, the phone's ringing. Oh, you texted him after New Year's. Yeah. Oh, but then he still didn't reply to you, or, but anyway, but it's unexpected. We have this as current energy towards you. Also, okay, let's pull a proper spread, because there's kind of a few different energies here. Well, you've had an effect on him for sure. This connection has had an effect on him. The fact that you guys aren't quote unquote together is bugging him, whether or not he's revealing that to you. You text him after New Year's and you notice he's, oh my goodness. Okay, which deck are we using for this spirit? This one? How did you, sorry, this is just me asking. But so he left you on red on New Year's Eve or New Year's Day, and then again you texted him? Anyway, let's see. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors. Give us a spread on the issue of reconciliation specifically. Give me a 5-card horseshoe spread. Give me a 5-card horseshoe spread for sea love, the Taurus, about the Aries. Yeah. Okay. Are you focused on your family and stuff right now? Okay, let's see. Give me a 5-card spread. And reconciliation. Oh, okay. So there's no reconciliation. Let's see. Hi, Queen. I'm just finishing up with a Sea Loves donation today. I'm actually signing off. I just came on for a little bit to try this new setup. Okay, so hope you're well, Queen. Okay, so for Sea Love, just as a side, I don't know if you're focused on family. Okay, I'm going to leave that other message right. Let's answer the question about reconciliation. Oh, on New Year's Day, he left me unread and didn't talk to me for a few days. So I texted him the other day out of nowhere saying I wish him the best line. Oh, and he still left you unread? Like he still didn't answer you? Okay. Well, look, I won't read too much of your stuff. Let me just try to get stuff from the cards. Okay, so there is a potential. So, like, first, I'm going to kind of answer the question of the reconciliation. That kind of came out in the cards about the focusing on the family. There is potential for reconciliation here, but there's a little bit of an energy of like not wanting to. This is about the situation versus you versus him. I'll do that separately. Sorry, Spirit's kind of giving different messages between the reconciliation question versus where he's at. So this guy still has stuff going on. He's like not. He might have. It's like he doesn't know how to deal with the situation with you. And so then it's like he kind of just like is finding ways to distract himself. Like if he saw you with somebody else, like, or something, I don't know, like if that was online or whatever, but until there's an admission of what, like where the situation messed up. So I'm going to talk about the situation versus you or them. Until that's clear, like there's not going to be some kind of resolution for the situation. That there has to be an admission of mistakes. It's almost strength and resources is the 10 spirit guides, angels, ancestors. Can you give me some clarity on that? They feel interesting. They feel they've been treated a bit unfairly. That's their perception of the matter. So oh, you quit. Okay. Hi, Lyanne. Okay, sure. 1 second. So this person, like, basically I'm getting this. Yeah. Okay. This person, firstly, this is their front. They're going to react the way they're going to react. They're going to have their attitude. This is like kind of their take on the matter. They're feeling a little like they're just feeling they were done wrong by. They feel they were treated unfairly. I mean, it is what it is. That's what they feel, right? So they haven't really heard what you're saying, meaning like they're not getting you. Like you're trying to tell them, you're not sure if they're interested. You're trying to tell them you're not sure if whatever you're looking for a commitment or whatever it is, and they're just kind of like not really absorbing what you're saying. They're not really listening to you. The problem is they're not taking time to, like, they're struggling with really looking at the situation and what they did here. Ugh. They're being immature in this moment. So I asked this spread in terms of reconciliation. So is there still potential for reconciliation? Yes. In terms of, yes, it's possible. But the thing is that it's going to require effort, and it's going to require maturity and open conversation and like looking at the facts and like all this type of stuff. But this person is not at that point. This person does like you. They are drawn to you. Don't, even if their actions, like, they're immature or whatever, they have an idea of where their life should be and stuff like that. There really was a connection there, so to speak. Spirit's kind of guiding you to just try not to get too not to read too much into his actions in terms of you, like what he's doing, what he's saying. Don't let it reflect on you. Like, this is his stuff. Like, this has nothing to do with you. This has to do with his issues. I'm going to pull a different spread though. So there is a chance for reconciliation, but I wanted to see, let's see feelings, because it's hard to answer. But so there's a potential for reconciliation, but it's clear that like hands are tied at this moment. I keep wanting to use a different deck and I don't know which deck, so I'm going to go back to this one. Ancestors, sea love, force, yeah. So yeah, we'll get some advice for you. But it's like they still like you, but they're more immature. Like, they're not as high vibe as you. They're not like, they don't get this. They're just they're butt hurt. They're like, you came at them with some mature things. You weren't sure how you felt. I'm assuming you kind of expressed that to them. You didn't know where you stood with them. And like, they're just like, okay, fine. And so then they're showing you things, and they think that somehow being that way, like, it's, oh, okay. Sorry, see, love, I'm just getting this. Yeah. Like, if you could, yeah. So I think you're right to, oh, hi, Sully. Hi, Will. Okay, I'm going to close the list after this. What was I? Sorry, this message just came through. Like, you know how you just said you won't anymore, and so I just heard this really strongly. So Spirit's like, yes, because they're like, this is the kind of guy who reads one of those books. Like, there's some book called The Game or something, or something. He might. It's not that he reads it. This might have been his past patterns. He might think, oh, this is what you're supposed to do. You might watch those like weird videos on TikTok, which tell you like what's the problem with women and stuff. Like, so he thinks that, yeah, doing this is what's going to get her back. So you have to demonstrate who you are, your level of, like, you know what I mean? Like, your energy, your high vibe, that this is your standard and you are of a different class of person. And he either meets it or he doesn't. But so whether the reconciliation happens will depend on that. But know that he did like you. Okay. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors. No, that's okay, Will. I'll get you. Yeah, no worries. No worries. Let me just update. Sorry. Thank you, guys. Let me update the list so I don't make it make sense. Okay, so we're on Sea Love, and then we are on Diane, and we have Sully, and then we have Will. Okay, that's the list. Okay, so I'm going to pull something on energies, so I don't. Okay, thank you, Queen. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors of Sea Love. Give me a. Okay, I'm going to use the other deck. I don't care what you're telling me, Spirit. I'm using the other deck. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors of Sea Love. I've been wanting to use this deck, but for some reason, it keeps stopping me. But we're going to try Spirit guides, angels, ancestors of Sea Love. How are you, Will? Spirit guides, angels, ancestors of Sea Love. So we see potential for reconciliation. We see that this person has some regrets, and we see that they're immature. But give us a 9-card spread. Oops. Give us a 9-card spread. I'm trying to decide which 9-card spread to do. Which is going to give us the most information. Okay, this one. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors. Give me a 9-card spread. Sea Love and give me a 9-card spread on Sea Love situation with the Aries. Whoa. Oh, I don't like it when they push all the cards out like that. Okay. Fine. Okay. I'm going to hold this here. Okay. Oh, yeah, I said, yeah, if I have, yes, I will pull you a card, Princess, after the donations, or I'll pull you a card in between the donations. Yes, for sure, Princess. Thank you for reminding me. Thank you, Queen. Okay. So let's just see what's going on here. So, okay. So we know this person is immature. We know this person is a bit, in terms of dealing with a breakup. This Anthony might not be a bad person. He might be trying to vibe higher or whatever. But what do you call? Okay, that's okay, Queen. Thank you. And we see there's potential for reconciliation, but we're just going to see if Spirit has anything else to tell you. Yeah, this person is being a little bit cold. You're both feeling distant from each other. You're looking for answers. He's looking for answers in his own way for what it's worth. It's for what it's worth, Sea Love. He's looking for answers in his own way. It's just different. He's trying to listen to his intuition. Yes, he may be entertaining other people. And that's, again, just because he's trying to make sense of his, not just you and his connection, but also his life in general. He sees you as someone who has checked out. He doesn't think you're really that interested anymore, kind of thing. Actually, no, I'm going to wait. That's okay, Queen. I'm just going to wait a little bit before Lion's question comes up. I'm going to finish up Sea Love. 1 second. Eight of Swords. This card's come out twice now in their feelings. It's come out, so it's almost, yeah, so their connection, so the potential for the reconciliation is a little bit dependent on how they're feeling, and they're not, like, they haven't resolved and figured out what they're feeling yet. And so until that happens, so as the current energy stand, it's hard for Spirit and Universe to say. They're trying to problem solve. They're trying to troubleshoot you. I don't know why I just heard that kind of thing. They do feel like they messed up a little bit, but they don't want to admit to their mistakes. They also think they might have some ideas. I don't know if you talked about any of your exes or something with them. There might be something about that, but that's just a minor issue. They do want to reach out. But they're kind of holding back on, like, purpose or whatever. Like, they think that's what it is. So it's probably, the advice is for you kind of right here to just kind of focus, like you said, focus on yourself, focus on your family. That came out right away when we were shuffling at the very beginning, on your work or school and whatnot. And just try to let them find their own path towards you. Yeah, they still, okay, in their like deeper in who they are, they do kind of, so they may or may not awaken to the fact that they want to get on the same page with you. They may or may not awaken to the fact that they want to try harder, that you are worth the effort. So this is within the realm of possibility as what the universe is providing, just whether or not he's going to step up to it. So at least that's kind of positive. So let me just see one more thing. What you don't know. In the short term, they're not going to, I don't see them taking action at the moment. They're also going to focus on whatever it is they do for money. They might have some issues coming up in like their own work life and stuff like that, which might, they'll distract themselves with that a little bit. In the short term, they're going to try to resist. But I think this is very current energy, meaning could be adjusted. Like this is going to depend on how things play out over the next month or so. The next 4 to 8 weeks is what I'm kind of hearing. Okay, yeah, no worries. Thank you, C Love. Yeah, sorry. Thank you, Queen. I'm feeling he might be looking at my social media, but I don't know, and I got blocked. Call yesterday. Okay. Yeah, he does think about your connection. I miss him, but he's too stuck in his ways. Yeah, and like, a simple way to read this card, even if you're just intuitively reading this card, is that kind of stuck feeling. That's kind of come out a couple of times for you guys. No, Caleb, you're not. Hi, Tree. How are you? So for Tree or Caleb, if you're coming in, the lists are currently closed, but if I have energy at the end of it, I'll see if I can reopen it. I miss him, but he's too stuck in his ways. He told me he would slow down and stable. Yeah. And actually that kind of comes up, see this about his stability and his ability to be there for you. Like that's still on his mind. Yeah, no, that's still on his mind. So I don't know, Caleb, you wouldn't be banned. I don't know. See, even though these cards, so I don't read reversals in the modern sense of the Rider-Waite, but we actually have a divine pair here, even though it's in clarification. So this person still thinks you're a good match. Like I said, it's about him stepping up and whether he can step up. So I'm feeling in a best possible case scenario based on the cards that are coming out, C-Lab, is that this person is going to go through a little bit of a phase and figure out that, yes, this is something you want, but he has to come to that decision himself. And then he's going to, step up his game and find a way back towards you. Or it could diverge in a worst case scenario and he could just spend more time in being like not the person he's supposed to be and what you can offer him. Let's get you some advice. So, you sent him last. Okay, thank you, Tree. Okay, yeah, no worries, Tree. We'll get you in. But yes, thank you, Queen. Okay, I sent him the last goodbye gift of money because I know he's been having fun. Oh, okay, sir, I'm just going to say one thing then because this card was coming out. Hold on. Yeah, maybe you shouldn't do that. And I don't think you are going to anymore. You have, like, I'm hearing like you let him figure out how to be like the person for you, to be an equal to you. Because even though he's been struggling and you did it out of empathy, like what I can feel is like Spirit saying is that it's like Spirit wants him to like level up a little bit, and he seems to fall backwards when like he's someone who's susceptible to his vices more than other people. Some people are really disciplined, but this is someone who could fall off the wagon, so to speak. But like he might not at this point understand like you're being empathetic, compassionate, and all these types of things. And he's like, and it just he needs to be able to see you for you. And if he, yeah, okay, let's experience. Long hair. It's this long hair thing again. Okay. So just let this kind of situation unfold. Just let it play out. Spirit wants the situation to play out a little bit. Okay. There are romantic feelings. That's within your, that's a question in your subconscious, and Spirit is saying, yes, there are romantic feelings here, but just as the famous saying goes, we know sometimes love is not enough. So I'm getting that here, but let's see, there's potential here. Spirit's also guiding. This card came out early on for me too when we were shuffling for you. So something about your family, your children, that's going to have your attention in the next little while anyway. So that's where Spirit wants you to put your attention, and it's where Spirit's going to naturally, the universe is naturally going to take you towards that stuff anyway. So like that's where your attention is going to be. Give me some advice for Sea Love. Overcoming obstacles. You can overcome anything. So don't, if you're feeling like deeper, if you're extracting more, like if you're don't tell yourself stories over like the thing that this didn't work out with this person. Maybe you tried something new, telling him how you felt and feeling confused, and then he just pulled back and you're like, whatever, like overcoming obstacles. You can overcome anything. But I got this, like, don't tell yourself stories. You did the right thing. You deserve, you need to keep, you're somebody, I don't get that there's this little bit of Spirit for you, Sea Love, like where it's like you sound like, or the energy I'm getting is like, it's very confident and all this type of stuff, but Spirit does not want you to sell yourself short. Like that's what I'm getting. Spirit, angels, ancestors. Because sometimes, Spirit's like when sometimes you're the type of person, you can be very empathetic, very compassionate. And once your feelings are involved, you might be a very loyal person. Okay, and this type of stuff, like, be careful who you share your love and stuff with, because even though everyone deserves it, it's not your job to do it or something. Wow, that's a lot of words coming out, Spirit. Okay. Oh, full moon in Aries, a fiery climax approaches. So that means I think something will be sorted. Like you guys probably will talk again. And you have be real. Full moon Aries. So be yourself, stick to your guns. This is probably not the end for the two of you. You guys probably will interact again. However, he still might not come correct at you. So, wait till he's coming correct at you. So be yourself and stand your ground until he comes the way you need him to come at you. So that's what I have for you, Sea Love. So yeah, there's potential for reconciliation. It just depends on whether he's going to level up. Oh, this is you. I did wonder about him having a... Yeah, and that's the thing. And I see that too. In the previous spread, if you're on like, and clarifying it, the Two of Cups was at the bottom. Like it's there, but this person has like, but like, sometimes just because they do, like, maybe he's just this guy right now. You know what I mean? Like, so that, like what you need in real life. Yeah. So that all those words just came through when you said that's you. Like that was just when I speak fast like that. Those are just messages coming through. So Spirit is like wanting to tell you these things. So anyway, thank you for letting me read for you, Sea Love. I appreciate it. Thank you for trusting me with your energy. I hope things work out. There's certainly that children energy was there. So stuff is, that's where the focus is, So, okay. So thank you, Queen, for making the list, and let me know how things go. Okay, so Leanne, I know you wrote your question, and Queen asked you to rewrite it, so thank you so much. Yes, thank you, Sea Love. It's feeling like spirits. I'm almost feeling like it's just like next time you come, Sea Love, even if you just have a free card pull, like ask what's coming towards you. Like there's something coming towards you in love, maybe even like whether that's someone in the past or something. Like I feel like spirits like shows me you looking forward, like your face looking forward. I mean, I don't know what your face looks like, but you know what I mean? Okay, so Leanne. Thank you, Leanne, for waiting. I appreciate it. Okay, so Leanne. What do I need to know about my classmate, Kirsten? I feel there's tension, but not sure if it's just me. You're a Capricorn, they're Gemini. Okay. So let's get an energy check first, and then we'll do a spread. I'm not feeling anything with the names. Hold on, let me just see. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors of Leanne. the Capricorn. What do you need to know about my classmate? Okay, so to start with, whatever it is, whatever you're feeling is probably not, it's not as bad as you think. Like, that's what I'm getting for sure. Like, it's not as bad, or whatever that means. So it's not as bad as you think. Oh, okay, you sure? Yeah, but you're president of an honor society, and I'm not sure if she is creating obstacles for my job. Yeah. So yeah, so she might be creating obstacles for you. Let's see. But it's not as bad as you think. Okay, so guys, what can you give me? What is Kirsten the Gemini's energy towards Liane? What is? Oh my goodness. Okay, so if you feel that this person has a bit of okay. Sorry, let me watch the time here. Okay, so if you feel like this person has a little bit of focus or energy on you, like, you're not wrong. Like, this person does have, like, they do. Like, so it's not as bad as you think, but you're not off base. Let me put, like, so in thinking that they are, like, it could just become a menial thing. They are trying to figure something out for themselves. They're trying to, like, figure something out. I don't know if something happened. Well, I'll pull another spread really quickly, but I'm not sure if something happened, like, in your guys' interaction in the past, like in previous years or whatever, or something where they kind of feel like things need to be balanced out, where they might have felt like they were done wrong by you or something like that. But so there's a little bit of this energy of, like, yeah, like, so if you get this kind of energy of, like, them being a little calculating, it's possible. Like, they're in their head, they might be thinking about things. They do, like, there's 3 major arcanas here. They have energy towards you. So I don't know if it's that they want to be like you. It might be like a little bit of like envy or something. Like, maybe there's something, you do that they want to be able to do. I'm also getting, like, something in the past where maybe they felt like something was theirs and you got it or something like that. It wouldn't have been massive, but it really, like, rubbed them the wrong way, kind of thing. But it's like, I'm hearing this frequently, but these are like little things. It's like this person's just kind of got caught up in that type of thing. Okay, we need to see what this is. Hold on. Okay, let's that was funny. Okay, which deck? This deck. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay, so yeah, so there's some residual left. Okay, I just read there was something in the past. Okay, so there's something residual, and that's still bugging them. So yeah, they're a little like it's kind of like, I don't think like they're like sitting there thinking about you all night long or something, with voodoo doll, but I think they're just like in moments, like maybe you guys are like talking about something, or you're giving a talk in front of people, you're presenting something, and sometimes like something kind of like creeps up in them when they feel like being a little mischievous, and then they'll be like, oh, let's just throw this out in front of her and see how she handles it. But then they also kind of let it go. Like, it's not something that they're obsessing about, but it's on their mind. They haven't resolved their feelings towards it yet. Okay, let's get you a quick horseshoe spread on what to do here. Oh, it is okay. So I was getting that came through very strongly. That like they're holding on to that. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors, please give us a 7-card horseshoe spread for Leanne. Give us a 7-card horseshoe spread for Leanne about this Gemini classmate. What to do? Okay. Any tarot police watching? I don't do reversals, but I do acknowledge them as necessary. Okay. Okay, I'm just going to tune into the energy of these cards. I'm just going to go back and look at the original question. What do I need to know? Okay. Yes. So there is, yes. So there is this kind of, yes, again, in the past, we're seeing this energy of, and this actually, this thing that happened, it didn't just hurt, like she got up, she was upset by it, not just mentally, not just for her transcripts or her records. She was actually kind of hurt by it. Something in the process of what happened between the past, something about it hurt her as like what she was like, oh, if I was her friend, she would, like, this is the kind of the language she would tell herself. It's not that it's true, but something about like, oh, she did that to me. She was actually like emotionally a little bit hurt. Just, and that might be something you do or don't know. And maybe you were too, like, I'm not really sure, but there's just some past stuff there, but we won't focus on that. Okay. So right now you're both kind of, a little closed off to each other. You're both noticing that the other's being a little like whatever, like you've picked up on her energy. She's picking up that you're picking up. Do you know what I mean? Like that's happening. You value the thing, like what you're doing right now, you're taking your position important. Like you're being serious about the responsibilities you've been given for your honor society. So that's kind of spirits like, so, that's your job, focus on that. She is going to keep watching you. I don't know if you guys, how connected you are on socials and stuff like that. She is watching you sometimes, when she has a down moment, or maybe she's feeling about something else. So I don't know why I just heard cat. I don't know if she has like pets or something like that, but like, if she's just down about something else, like she might, draw her attention back to the fact that that thing didn't work out for her. The best, let's come back to the best course of action. Other people, like if you're worried about, or not worried, but if you're thinking about how others are perceiving the situation or how she's perceiving it or whatever, the thing is that just focus on the work is like what spirit has here for you. Like just focus on the work, on the results of what you're doing. And that's the best way to proceed right now. Like don't get caught up in the drama. Yeah, and because the obstacle is there could be a little bit of competition, a little bit of confusion. They might still try to like maybe do little like little, there might be little things where again you're going to be like this girl is all up in my energy, kind of thing, or doing little things just to make your life a little bit difficult in really minor ways, but that could still happen. So just focus on the results, focus on like what do you call, like lasering, like keeping your energy where it needs to be. Don't get distracted from the product that you're trying to produce. Oh, your cat just meowed? Weird. Okay, I got cat very strongly. Okay, so let me just say, if your cat just meowed and you have a cat and you're asking this question, like I know this sounds silly, but like pets are very intuitive. Like your cat, maybe you'll be doing something, you'll be working on something online and you'll notice your cat come up. Like pay attention to your cat. This is what I'm getting. Things are going to, like, you might feel like you're going in circles in the short term. There might be like sometimes you'll think you'll make headway with this person and then it'll kind of go a little bit like this. So it's going to be like 2 steps forward, 1 step back. That's kind of what's happening. But ultimately, I mean, I'm not reading too much into the future. We're just reading current energies. But I think the fact that that's there, the fact that it's still 2 steps forward, 1 step back, that there's ultimately going to be movement away from this. But as it stands right now, yeah, that's there. Don't worry about it too much is what Spirit's saying. Like don't get anxious about it. Don't let it get to you. This person has a different style of interacting and expressing their anger, or when they're upset with something. So like you're both yes, she's mad or whatever, but you're like, it's like, it's just kind of like love languages, but the opposite. It's like anger languages are different as well. Let me just get one more thing here. Let me understand what this is. Spirit guides, angels, just clarify this for me. Okay, so okay. So this is interesting. So I'm not sure what it is you do, like specifically in terms of the things you guys work on together, like you're saying in team and stuff, but it's saying that if you have some really big, like awesome inspirational ideas or something, like don't necessarily flaunt them in front of her. Like still work on what you need to do, keep going, but don't always tell her, like don't necessarily at this point in time, because she's still a little bit upset, don't necessarily trust her with some creative breakthroughs you have, or don't necessarily, like she might misunderstand your attempt to encourage teamwork as being like you flaunting it. So you don't want that to happen, but keep your like eye on the prize and try to achieve. So you keep achieving. If you have some insights and things that you want to do and accomplish, you keep working on that, but don't necessarily share any of your big visions with this person. Yeah, because they're still a little, they're still a little upset and they're a tiny bit immature, but I'm feeling like they're going to get out of it. Okay. So that's what I have for you. I'm gonna get you one general this card. But yeah, I can feel this person is a little complicated. Like this person might sometimes they might do something out of the blue where you're gonna be like, what the F? Like you're gonna be like, where did that come from? You're gonna feel that was unwarranted. Like, but yeah, it's something like that. I'm not sure. That's the advice for right now. And remember, energies change all the time. So energies certainly change all the time. So this is current energies. If this person works through their stuff and gets right for themselves and sees like your accomplishments have nothing to do with their abilities, then it might decrease. But as it stands right now, you're right that they're kind of all up in your business. Okay, give me one advice. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors. Oops. Oh, what did you write? Oh, we do teamwork. Yes. This is really her problem, not yours. But if you ever feel like there's something that you could do differently, then like if you ever think to yourself, wow, I could have done that differently. I could have been this, then listen to your own gut. But you know what I mean? It's not wanting to give me something. Okay, so we have luck is on your side. So new moon in Sagittarius, we're getting to a new moon in Capricorn now. So luck is on your side. Aim for what you want, what you're trying to accomplish. Don't worry about stuff. Like be aware that you have these energies around you, but focus on what you're trying to accomplish. And luck is on your side. Meditate and contemplate. So if and when you're feeling a little bit frazzled by this person's energy or like little obstacles, just try to be within yourself in like Piscean type energy. Just calm yourself down. Like don't let it kind of affect you. Yeah, go deeper on. Okay, so it's just like like don't let it frazzle you on the outside. It's not really worth it. So that's what the advice we have through. And it's funny, at the bottom of the deck we have breathe through the tension. This is kind of causing you like unnecessary grief. Don't let it do that. Just breathe through the tension, meditate, contemplate, spend time with your cat, do what you feel you need to do. So I'm just going to post that because it was just waiting. Okay, it's right here. Yeah, so that's what I have for you, Leanne. Thank you. Yeah, so you were right. Your intuition was strong about that. So stick to that. Be a little bit strategic. Plan your moves through properly. Okay. So thank you for trusting me with your energy and letting me read for you. I appreciate it. Best of luck. Come back. Let me know how things go. Hopefully it'll improve. Okay, so Sully's not here and Will is here. Okay. How's Valerie currently feeling towards me? Can you remind Valerie is the Thank you. I don't think I've read for you before, so it was a pleasure reading for you. Okay, what was Valerie's sign again? Oh, Sully's here. Okay, so I'll just do Will really quickly, just for the bite size, and then I'll move on to Sully. Because I think Sully's before Sag, right? Sag and water. Fire and water. Oh, did you do something for her birthday? Did you do something for her birthday? Which card deck should we use? Spirit guides. Okay, they're gonna have me use this one. If she told you her birthday was not a big deal to her, it was. It is. Or no, it's not. It was. She was watching. She was watching to see what you did on her birthday. Or it's not that it was a big deal. She wanted. Okay, interesting. I'm not sure what's going on. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors. Well, give us a clear little meaning. Sully, did you want that? Which actually Star had asked for. Did you want that thing where you just ask however many questions you want for the 15 minutes? Is that what you want to do? Anyway, spirit guides, angels, ancestors of will. Oh, is the exact phrasing again? Valerie's correct feelings. Okay, no worries, Sully. So I'm just reading for Will, and then yeah, spirit guides, angels, ancestors of will. Valerie. Okay, I'm just gonna pull something else, Will, but I just wanted to see something. I can't tell from this what this person's feeling. Okay. Sure, Sally, no problems. I'd introduced that for a friend of mine who wanted that, so I didn't anticipate. Yeah, okay. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors. Has something changed, Will? Okay, you know what? I gotta say no. I gotta tell Spirit I'm not doing reversals and then do it again. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors, and Will for Will Spirit. I'm not considering reversals. Where is Valerie? Okay, so they like you. I said no. So positive energy, positive energy, positive energy. I don't know if you've been doing your own thing, like they like the abundance you have. Either is this them focusing on work or either they're admiring your focus on work or they are focused on like discipline or something, like someone's impressed by someone's discipline or something like that, or like seeing like their commitment, their ability to get stuff done. There's something like that. And that thing or this time of like growing or making little observations about things about how you operate or how you guys operate together or something like that is increasing their interest in is increasing their interest in you. I got birthday before. Okay, I'm just going to do something, even though this is just a mini read. I can't get into this person's energy very well. Oh, they're starting a business? Okay, so that's their energy. But we asked how they're feeling about you, and then that came up. So have you been supportive? So maybe if you've been supportive towards her in the business and she's appreciated it, that kind of thing, like then that's connected to that. So what she's doing in her own life. Okay. Yeah, okay, so she wonders. Okay. Thank you. She's hard to read, Will. Okay, you've been supportive. So in that case, those previous cards I read would be that then the fact you're supporting her has been something that she likes. What were they again? She likes that you've been supporting her. It's made her impression of you like positive, like more than usual, or like it's grown. It's grown her, her interest in what you guys have together. There's something in this energy where either her, something in the connection. There's a little bit of holding. It's not holding back. Something isn't fully coming to fruition. I felt that the last time. Like her energy is hard to read as well. And I only want to read through you for her energy because I feel like she's not the type of person who would want someone to get through to her energy without permission. But there's something, maybe she's just skeptical. Maybe she's just a little, keeps to herself. But, she's trying to see something. So if you've been supportive, whatever, she's seeing the hidden blessings of you. Feels like she's becoming more like you're revealing yourself to her and she's pleased with what she sees. We have in your energy, even though you're saying your energy is showing that you're still kind of looking for answers about like kind of where you fit into this picture with her a little bit more. At least that's what it's showing. You have interest in her. You think about a future with her. She also thinks the same about you. Yeah, there's something in this connection where it isn't gaining the momentum it needs to gain. I'm going to clarify one thing. Yeah, you guys live, and so maybe that's why it's not specifically speaking to the distance, but maybe that's why it just doesn't gain the momentum. Actually, some people use that card as a distance card. So hold on, let me just check one thing. This is spirit guides, angels, ancestors. I think she wants to talk. I think she wants to, or would love to, or it would benefit you guys to talk a little bit more. She wants a stable, she wants the relationship or the connection to become more stable, more solid. She wants to explore her feelings with you. She wants to be able to communicate with you more freely. Maybe she already does, but she feels like she could communicate even more. But there's something about the momentum not taking up. It's possible, Will, I'm not, this is a secondary message where someone could be past energy or something where, someone doesn't want to get rejected. So maybe that's why this thing isn't just moving forward like blazing ahead, like in a fireball glory. Not that one should blaze ahead with fireball glory, but there's still like a certain caution about it. There's a residue of some other stuff here. There is a little bit of a restlessness, though. I think she can't express her restlessness to move forward more quickly, or not. It's not to move forward. Okay, work. Okay, so work is important right now. So she really needs to work. She kind of wants to just like refresh feelings with you or something. Like there just needs to be like, see this energy, like we got the two aces here. Evaluating, like there needs to be like a reset of sorts, and not like in a bad way. Like it's the same thing. It's just there needs to be like some oomph put into that or something. But I can see the busyness with work and stuff. You both probably want the same thing. There's a little fear of rejection or something like that. But yes, this person has positive feelings towards you. In short, they like you. You being supportive of them has given them more hope towards you. Like it's opened stuff up. It's helping them not to feel like, it's helping them to not always to focus on the negative if and when they do. I don't know what this person's moon is, but like there's just a holding back energy with this person. So, you want to talk more to, yeah. So they do too. So it seems like you guys would like, if you made like, if you either of you made an overture to each other, it seems that the other one would be receptive. Like it seems like that you guys are like, you kind of want the same thing, maybe in different ways. Maybe you have different needs in terms of what you need to be reassured with and what she needs to be reassured with, or that neither of you have anticipated, but I think both of you would be more than willing to do for each other. Like it's like this, but there is something about holding back a little bit. So, oh, that's so weird. I was about to say it. Okay. I was going, okay, I know you won't believe me, but I was going to guess a Gemini moon. I think the certain chaoticness of a I mean, all moons have good, like, we have all pros and cons for moon, but kind of the potential more challenging parts of a Gemini moon might be affecting her. So if you read up on a Gemini moon, it's even a Gemini moon in combination with that, or an air sign moon, when you think about, where is this going or what to do, that might give you some clues about how she would feel more emotionally grounded. Because I think it's the air moon that's like kind of making this go like that. Or like not getting to the momentum it could be getting to, which it should be getting to. The fact that I keep talking about momentum must mean that the universe is saying this should be at a certain momentum. But that's what I have for you, Will. Thank you for letting me pull a couple of cards for you. I hope things improve with this, or not improve. I hope things like blossom, flourish the way they're going to with this person. But they are focused on work and they appreciate what you've been doing for them. So there's that. There's something about the air sign, and I feel connected to you mentioning Gemini, so you can just read about that. Just like air sign in a Venus, or air sign in Mars, or an air sign in the moon, and the influence that might have on a person to feel to be more unbridled, I think. Yes. It's like, yeah, it's not like it just needs to like now I'm going to say unfurl. I'm just going to, okay, Sully. So one second, I'm just going to close a window here. So Sully, for that, one second, let me just close the window. Goodness gracious, great balls of fire. Okay, so, oops. Okay, so Sully, sorry, all these message cards just came out. I don't know if they're meant for someone. Okay, we'll see. Sully, so the 15, that one, did you, so when I do readings, often, just because I don't think I've read for you before, I just wanted to say that, like, I kind of explore the issue around the question. But if you wanted, so that one for 15, after I shuffle, if you just want to answer, like, so we can do it in two ways, where you just ask questions, like, and I simply answer the question as you ask them, which is what this person had wanted. Some people had asked me to do. Or I can, like, add things to it. So I'm going to do it the first way, because I'm feeling that that's what is desired here. Is that right? And give me your signs if you can. So for Sully and Philip, what your guys' horoscope signs are. Thank you, Will. Spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. Thank you, Queen. And did anything of what I just said about the format make sense? Spirit guides, angels, ancestors of Sully. Spirit guides. I'm a Cancer. He's a Scorpio. Okay, so do you want to just did you just want me to do it that way, where it's like you're gonna ask, like, are you gonna ask like 5 or 6 questions, different questions? Like, I'll just wait for that way. So I won't do an in-depth where I start exploring issues on my own. I'll wait for you to prompt. Okay. Okay. Sounds good. This was actually, I have a person I read for, and they wanted that, where they just wanted to they were like, I just want to ask you like 10 questions in a row. And I was like, okay. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors. Okay, so I'll start the time after we shuffle. The Cancerian and the Scorpio. That's interesting. Cardinal, water, 6. That's probably probably a good kind of attractive relationship. Actually, let's pull from here first. Spirit guides, angels. You would like angels. Okay, so then would you? Okay, it's fine. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors of Sully. This is good. Give me a first take. Give me a first take. Give me a first take on how Philip feels about. It's stopping me already. Is this a current relationship or is this a past relationship, Sully? It'll make the answers clearer. Yeah, no worries. It's telling me there's something about the status of this connection that matters. Why does the status of this connection matter, Spirit? This person is feeling a little far from you, a little blocked by you, or protective of their energy. Why is it blocked? Okay, one second. I wasn't doing, let me just do a past first. I'm going to pull differently on this. Why is this past? Oh, okay. Your ex. Okay. Okay, that's why. Okay, I'm sorry about that, Sully. Okay, but that makes sense as to why I was feeling that when I asked you what the status of the connection was, because it felt, it felt like I felt a sever. I felt a sever. I'm gonna do a different spread for this thing. Let me just do this. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors. Give me this. Okay. So Spirit's also guiding me to the fact that it's saying that you're asking about this because you do wonder potentially about reconciliation at times or something. Like there's a Spirit guiding these ancestors. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors. Sully for Sully's highest good. For Sully's highest good. Please give us the feelings. Spirit wants to be careful about how they share this information for some reason. This is delicate. I'm hearing this is delicate. Why is this delicate, Spirit? Well, I mean, all issues are delicate, but okay. I don't remember what it was there. Okay. Let's clarify. You both feel far from each other. You both are aware that like there's a I don't know if things were left properly, like the way things ended or the way things wrapped up, but let's just see. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors of Sully, can you please give me some insights for Sully's highest good? Help me understand this card in light of, help me understand this card. Okay, so, okay. So we're just gonna answer the question as it stands. How do they feel? They, in their higher self, they do think that looking back that things might have been able to work out between the two of you. Like if you both had, I don't know, whatever happened, like if that, like that there was potential for it to work out, like maybe when they're quiet and they're sitting around and something reminds them of you, they think, oh, like, you know, actually I could have worked this out this way or something like that. They might also be aware that they could have tried a little bit harder in the connection, and they also might appreciate it now more that it's at a distance. Like they realize if they had ever said something to you that was like maybe not, you know, like they said that this didn't mean something to them or something like that, or it was, or obviously their actions made you feel that way, they do think it was a positive relationship. They also might feel that you're moving on with your life a little bit, that there could be a little bit of that. They might also feel not like there's something about, there was something stable about your connection that might not be as stable in their current connection. You are still, well, the energy here, I know you were asking, but they're still showing that you're still kind of, you know, you still feel for this person, you have past memories for this person. And it's kind of funny, these are, you feel like they really should have tried harder with you and held on to you. You might be analyzing the past a little bit. So you're actually, you guys are probably mirroring, maybe, I'm not sure how long you were together or something, like there's still a connection here. So that could speak to something being not fully resolved or addressed, but anyway, you both, yeah, there's mirroring going on here. Okay. So you both feel a little bit sad about the situation, but kind of maybe for different reasons. You might feel they walked on you, but in a weird way, they feel that you might have left them out a little bit or something. Both of you wonder what you could have done to stop this from from going this way. But I think this person might not think about it as much. There was something in the yeah. So there's this card when it comes up. They're there's a lot more to why you guys, like Spirit's showing with the cards, a lot more to why you guys ended up going in different directions or went in separate, like why your energies got pulled apart from each other. There's a lot more to that, but we won't delve into that unless you want to. There was something to do with, you know, just not being able to align a vision, like not really, you know, maybe seeing the relationship for what it's worth, being a bit protective of emotions, thinking a little bit too much about the self that might have led to this. But you guys do seem to be happy at some point. You're both okay though now. Spirit is showing that you're both kind of semi-stable and stuff like that. There is there's unfinished business here a little bit, so there's a potential that that needs to be resolved, whether that's energetically or in person or through conversation in the future. There's a little bit of that. I don't know if something was said or someone became cold or some logical or there's some removal of intimacy or emotion or feeling or assumptions made about a situation which might have been one of the reasons that kind of caused things to change. If I mean, I don't know if you're looking to get back together, but if that was something on your mind, like if you wanted their feelings to change towards you, obviously because there was someone else now, but it has to do with something to feeling like you guys can work better together, that you can achieve things together, that you can that they feel respected or admired or vice versa. The energies are interconnected here, Sully. So it's possible, like time will tell how the situation resolves, but that's kind of a separate question than what you asked, but that's how they feel about you. Did you want to, if you wanted to ask something else, then we can do that, or I can delve deeper into one of these things. That's in terms of how they feel about you as it stands right now. I wonder if those message cards were for you. A bunch of message cards just fell out, Sully. Oh, where did I go? When I was going to close the window and I was coming back for your reading, a bunch of message cards came out. So I just put them aside because I'm not sure if they were for you or not. But let me just grab those. So in case they were meant for you, because I'm feeling like they were maybe meant for you. So these fell out while, like, I have some cards on the side here. These are message cards, like from people, like the Hidden Truth and another one. And these came out when I had already decided to read for you. So what we have, so this might be something they want you to know. We have, I don't know why this happened. You didn't see my tears. So there's still some confusion, which lines up with the fact that there's unresolved business here. And there was maybe sadness or emotion that wasn't expressed properly. We also have, so I missed out on something so good. The next person you allow into your life is lucky. We also have this one. You accepted me for me, the good, the bad, the ugly. I couldn't do the same. Sorry, I did not see your value and worth when we were together. This is the last one. You were always in my dreams. So these ones fell out when I was walking by. So if they resonate with you, you can, I felt they were for someone, so that's why I'm reading them to you. So did you have another specific question you wanted to ask? Then go ahead. Otherwise, I can keep like getting some more advice or pulling a different spread on this. I'll wait for you to let me know. Okay. So we'll ask what he's on. Did those message cards mean something to you? Because they fell out, and I think they might mean something to you. Let's see. I'm going to get one more about how he feels about you, and then ask that one. Let's see. Spirit guides, ancestors. Well, just Spirit's guiding me to say to you, Sully, that regardless of the answer we get, it's clear that he thinks back to the situation between you guys and had feelings for you. But let's see. Wait, one more about this. Spirit guides, what emotions that this person has. Oh, wait. What was I shuffling this with? Okay. There's still remorse. So he has remorse over your guys' connection. I know I've messed up and it's killing me. So I just want to ask, so let's get one on. How does he feel now? How does this person, how does a Scorpio feel right now in his current life? I'm just going to ask currently in his life before I ask, how does he feel? Okay, interesting. Okay, so it seems in his current situation, I'll pull a different one here too. In his current situation, it seems to be a bit of a mixed bag. So it seems like their connection is a little bit codependent. He's in this connection. I don't know how the two of them ended up together, but like he feels a little tied down by that connection. Sometimes he feels sad. So sometimes he feels unfulfilled in his current connection. But at the same time, something about this new connection also motivates him and makes him feel like he sees the good things in life, like, I guess. So, and that might not just be because there's different cards in this deck, and this is not really people specific. So it just might be that he is, quote unquote, he's simultaneously sad, but at the same time kind of taking time to enjoy life. So I don't know if he had a little bit of depression or something before you guys got together. I'm going to pull from this deck about that. Like he feels light, but at the same time tied down. So it's probably like it feels different to him. So his current, wherever he is in his life now, there are certain things that he feels better about and certain things that he feels like new obstacles have taken place of his old, like new challenges have overtaken his old challenges, what I got. I was laughing at what the Queen said about the water bill. Spirit guides. Okay, because I was getting, when I was reading for you at the beginning, Sally, that they said to tread lightly. So, Spirit, Sully would like to know if he is happy and content in his new connection. Spirit is not a fan of this question, Sully, but we'll do it anyway. We'll see what Spirit says. How does he feel right now? Okay, it's the Strength card again. Okay, so he's putting more energy into this, like not more energy, meaning like he's putting energy into this connection, this new connection that he's in. And so he's again finding, I think his approach in this connection might be different than the approach that he might have taken in your connection. If that makes sense, like he's taking a different, he feels better. It's not specifically, I actually asked how he's feeling in his life as opposed to asking exactly if he's happy in this question, the way you asked it. But the thing is, he's feeling like he's moving in a direction that's leading to positive results. And he feels stronger because of it. He doesn't feel as susceptible to his like the challenges. Like he feels stronger, like currently in his life. He's had more revelations about love and connection and soulmates. So some about your guys' connection as well as some about this current one. I'm sorry. Don't be depressed. I mean, that's easy to say. I mean, but yeah, of course, you feel like you lost that. I think I pushed him away. Why did I just totally forget what I did for you? Oh, that's so weird. Hold on. Oh, sorry. I just totally blanked on the spread I did for you. Hold on. I'm going to do a different spread. We'll get you some advice. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors, Sully. Give me Okay, spirits tell me to pick the spread carefully. Which one do you want me to pick? Okay. Give me a 9-card spread for Sully about her and the Scorpio. He's focused, like he's trying to focus on his like life. Like he might have things going on. He doesn't like to feel sad. I'm also getting that he's aware that like okay, so you're still on his mind, Cancerian energy. You're still on his mind and why this thing didn't work out between you guys. There was something about communication. So I'm not sure if that has to do with like communication in general that you guys shared or something like words that were spoken. Let me just tune in. He's satisfied with his life now. He doesn't like to think too much about the past. He's learned new things and like he's focusing on different things in his life. But I'm asking to answer your question, but I'm asking something differently here. He might. So it's interesting that you said you pushed him. Like it's possible like you both might have felt that. Maybe you felt like you pushed him away and he might have felt like that was, if you remember that first spread, if you rewind you'll see when it said like mirroring, like you both felt like you both could have done more. So yes, you feel like you could have done more, and then he also feels like maybe he could have done more, that kind of thing. He doesn't. So whatever were, okay, this is the best way to put it, whatever were the issues in your guys' connection, like including communication, what the issues were, like those are not like those, he feels better about them now in his life, period, whether that's in his relationship, work, school, family, whatever. So he feels a little bit better about like not feeling sad, like in the fact that you two couldn't really, in his mind, this is his perception, it might not be reality, that in his mind that things, you guys couldn't really be happy for each other. I'm not sure if he thought if he couldn't make you happy or something. Like he doesn't feel that burden, so to speak, anymore. However, he does think, and we saw that in the first spread too, there's something about you didn't get all the answers you needed, or that you might still have questions about what happened. So that might have to do with the way he left or how you guys ended it or something like that. So he's aware of that. He's aware that there's a little bit of unresolved, like there's few like strings that are like loose, so to speak. He might feel that you don't have the best opinion of him as well at times. He also feels like, he feels like things weren't success. Like he feels like, again, this thing, like he couldn't make this success with you. So he's reminded of that sometimes when he thinks about you. But at the same time, from the earlier first spread, he also feels that maybe he could have done more. He wonders about that too. It's probably just going to stay. There's a bit of confusion about what happened between the two of you. And he feels this is in his energy. So it's not like he totally understood what happened between the two of you and why it ended or whatnot. But he's also always not sure about it. He does feel lighter about things now. So it might have nothing to do with his current relationship, but somehow whatever was burdening both of yours connection, now that he doesn't have to deal with it, he feels lighter. But that doesn't necessarily mean he feels like completely, utterly, like I don't see cards of like complete elation and just, everything's perfect. He just feels less pain on whatever it had to do with you too. And in part because I don't think he tries not to think about it as well. He still, if you are on socials or you have pictures or old text messages, there's probably still some view of that. He might look at that. You might look at that. That's still kind of going on. Spirit's guiding you, though, that Spirit's guiding you not to over reminisce, whatever that means. I'm not sure if you feel like you've been, like maybe you have those moments when you're feeling especially vulnerable and sadness and depression, like not to, look at too many old messages and cry over them, because also to think about it in balance, to think about the good sides of him as well as the bad side, not bad, but think about it all together is kind of what the guidance is here. Give me some more on this, please. Yeah, the communication, there was something heavy about the communication. It could never really go anywhere. You guys might have felt like you guys went around in circles or something like that. But yet the thing is that was never really resolved. So what will happen here? Let me just see. 1 second. Just making sure my thing's updated. I think right now, as it stands, like you're both just in your energies. Like he's focusing on himself, maybe like, or trying to get stuff sorted out. I don't think he's really proud of how he left you, though. I'm getting that. He's not thrilled at himself. He thought he was a better guy than that. And he might use, like, if he's ever, like, he might try to use issues that you guys had to try to justify some of his behavior. But I don't know why. Maybe he's like an upstanding guy. I don't really know. Anyway, that's a side message, so it's neither here nor there. Sorry, I just want to see one thing. Spirit guides and influences. Can you please clarify that last one? Can you please clarify the outcome here for the Page of Pentacles? Please clarify the Page of Pentacles for Sully. They try not. Okay, so there's a connection between the two of you, and they try not to focus on it. Is the best way to say it. They're trying to be positive. They're trying not to be, and this is how it stands right now. This is just where they are right now in their lives. They're trying to focus on the things in their hand and things that they can do. So let me get you some advice and message cards. Let's see. Let me get one more book. Oh, my computer's going to die. Okay. This person is currently, their energy is like one where they're very guarded about their energy. They're like, they sleep with one eye open. Like they feel like they've been through a lot. I don't know why. But they feel like they've gotten back up and they've made things better for themselves. So they're kind of in this energy about like being true to themselves and not letting something disturb their accomplishments. That's kind of their energy. But let's just get you advice. Thank you, Queen. Okay, so for advice, these are more oracles, Sally. So we have distant thunder, clear the air, grounding, go deep, explore your roots. So I think Spirit saying is that, honor your feelings. Of course, you are sad. We have grace and gratitude at the bottom of the deck. But try to honor your feelings in a way that that really helps make you feel stronger about your life, in the sense of like maybe looking for lessons, if you feel like you've done stuff, like what you would do in the future, or what you want to manifest, if you want to manifest a reconciliation or whatever, and clear the air. Like, don't hold on to negative thoughts or negative thinking or telling yourself certain stories. And if there's ever an opportunity for you and this person to talk, I feel like that would be for your benefit, both of yours benefit. Okay, so you're Cancerian, so we have New Moon Cancer, relax. So I feel this relax is not like relax. It's like kind of telling you, give yourself a break. Like, this is hurting you. Try to relax, ground yourself, take care of yourself a little bit. What's the word? be kind to yourself, like self-compassion, like to your feelings, like let your feelings relax, get a good night's sleep, that kind of thing. Anything else for Sully? Okay, so we also have faith in your dreams and shine. Okay, so have faith in your dreams. So it's also, so don't give up on who you are and what you wanted to accomplish in your life. Hold on to that as well. Whether that's with him and yourself, like try to stay on track the best you can. Okay, I will ask that and then I will wrap up. I get the impression that he does, but I don't, right now as it stands, I don't think he's taking action towards that, Yeah, I think he does. He's curious about you. So that came out in your advice. Yes, you're both curious about each other, but I don't know if he will. So we'll separate those two spirits. Does he wish to talk? Silly. Oh, computer, don't die on me. Spirit guides and those ancestors, guys. Yeah, he does. He does wish to talk to you, but at this time, in this moment in time, I don't. His energy is to hold back and to stick to himself and focus on the things going on in his life. But there are unresolved issues between you two. There hasn't been a full transformation there. But yes, and when he does feel like he wants to talk to you, though, he holds back because he hasn't also figured out what your guys' new rhythm is. Like, what would you talk about? Like, are you guys friends now? Are you guys just acquaintances? Are you meaning that hasn't been deciphered in his head. So until he's figured that out and he's figured out exactly what you feel or not feel and where he's going, I think he wants to resolve that. But yes, like you have the Knight of Swords here. I think he does wish it in his heart. So that's what I have for you, Sully. I'm sorry that you're in this situation. That can't be easy. But know that this person does think about the situation and has thought about what they could have done differently. And there's some mirroring between the two of you. And they're just kind of really trying to focus on making positive movements in their own life right now. And those message cards that came out, I think they might have said a little bit about kind of like that recognition about what's happening. So, and I think, yeah. So I'm sorry, Sally. I feel your sadness. But life is never set in stone. Things can always change. You never know what's around the corner for you. You never know around what's the corner for you and this person together. So I just pulled this card for you, Sally. It's really pretty, actually. It says deep replenishment. So it says retreat, rest, and be held. That's a little bit like that relax and Cancerian card. I think Spirit really wants you to just find where you find peace and solitude and give yourself a break over what happened. Don't hold your feet over like the hot coals and blame yourself for things. It's not your fault is like kind of what I'm hearing. So, find ways to soothe yourself. Okay. Certainly come back and I'd be happy to pull some cards for you just about what's coming or other spirits advice for just feeling, not down and stuff. But yeah, take care of yourself. Thank you for trusting me with your energy to let me read for you as well. Okay, so we have tree, and then I think we're done, right? I feel like I feel like there's life ahead of you. I mean, I don't know how old you are, Sally, but I'm getting this impression like there's more to come for you. So, okay, so tree's question. What is Caleb feeling and intention? Best of luck, Sally. What is Caleb feeling and intention? They told me they feel numb, they hardly communicate, and they sent me a snap of their setup when I was active, and it felt like it was an indication to communicate of their setup. Okay, what's the setup? Thank you, Queen. What is this? What is the setup mean? Like they sent you a snap of your computer. Oh, okay. Computer setup. Oh, okay. Can you remind me what your guys' signs are? I'm telling lights and all. Can you remind me of what your signs are again? Sorry, I forget sometimes with. I know there was Pisces and something, right? Spirit guides, angels, ancestors, trees. So trees, how it's good. What is Caleb's feelings? Okay, right. There was that Pisces. I remember him. And it's a water energy. That's right. Feeling and intention. They told me they feel numb. Okay, spirit guides, angels, ancestors. What spread should I do? Okay, let's do that one. And then we'll do spirit guides, angels. Oh, I don't want to get my charger. Spirit, don't let me get my charger. Right. Virgo and Pisces. Yeah, because Libra is opposite Aries. Yeah, you're right. Those opposite signs are always a killer, let me tell you. Give me a 9 card code for trees. What trees feeling? Connection. She wants to know what he's feeling. Did you? I just heard. Did you snap him? Did you snap him back? So you're really feeling this connection. Huh. Okay. So why is he feeling so numb? Okay, let's focus. Okay. Okay, your feelings are growing stronger for this person. And for some reason, this person's feeling a little disappointed. So you said they're feeling numb. So that's kind of showing up here, and that they're feeling a little down about things. I think this person is very just like when they're happy. When they're like, I mean, they're very like Piscean energy. Like they move with their emotions. Like they're right. What that's mutable, right? It's mutable water. So they just, they're very responsive to their emotions. So as the current energy stands, yes, there's something that's gotten them a little bit down right now in life. What is this about? There's some reason that they're having a hard time. There's some, like they have some regrets, like they're just sad about, so they're having a hard time imagining a concrete future with you for some reason. Why is that? Something about what you've communicated to them or how you're communicating that to them. That's the sadness. It's actually about something about seeing a proper future with you. You might have said something that was, oh boy. It's almost like, you know how when people talk about masculine and feminine, like in the divine sense, like they kind of almost feel like they're feeling like you're the one in control, like you're like the divine masculine, so to speak. And then, oh, you wrote, I also kind of, you friend zoned him. So interesting. Okay, I feel disappointed in them, kind of. They also just had friends over now, and they all went back home. I've been distant until now. Okay, so that's what's disappointing them. That's why this communication is where they're having a hard time seeing how things go. Okay, that makes sense. But they really that really hit them hard. Yeah, they feel like you're the one in control, taking the shots. They're not sure if you're attracted to them anymore. They're making assumptions about what you feel about them and their attraction, which has made them feel sad. And they wonder if this is over. Like not over. They wonder if you know, if there's any way to repair this thing. But it's funny, it's that you're saying you friend zone him, but your energy is showing that you quite still like, in terms of your feelings for this person, you still, oh, okay. So, sorry, I know this card means something else to me. So you have feelings for them. You think about whether your energy is showing if the timing is right. You want to see some evidence of something before. And you wonder if the timing will be better later for the what's evidence, what, of something like of real practical demonstration of their interest in you. Oh, you guys didn't have you their social media. Let's just see what the connection is. You're both kind of disappointed for different reasons. You're both wondering if you're missing an opportunity here. Um, the communication is not hitting right. So if you're saying something to him, I don't think he's fully getting it. And if he's saying something to you, I don't think, meaning how what he's intending to communicate to you is not landing the way he intended, and vice versa. Like, this is the connection as it stands, not you versus them. But and so that's made you both feel off kilter. So what he needs to feel more stable and more certain and reassured is not coming through in the communication from you, and vice versa is what's happening. Let's get some, what does spirit have to say about this? Hold on, I'm just gonna make sure my computer doesn't zonk out on me. Oh, spirit have to, I wasn't happy. Yeah, it's not, I don't think they fully got that. They do. I think they might be misinterpreting something, that you're being critical of their friends or how they spend their time or how they enjoy their time or something. Like, they might be taking like maybe you're thinking about communication and they're taking it to be like you're assessing them about their lifestyle. Like, it's just not landing the right way. So maybe, I don't know whether you have opinions about their lifestyle or not. Spirit guides, angels, and spirits, spirit, angel, universe. What is your opinion about this connection? What is your opinion about this connection? What's your... Oh, I forgot to pull. Sorry, spirit. What is your feeling about this connection? All right. Okay, so spirit feels there needs to be some balance, needs to be brought into this connection. You guys are getting off track. So this is what the universe is feeling about this connection. You guys are getting off track. You're getting away from the potential. This is like the Ace of Wands and the Ace of Cups. So this is spirit's kind of like the universe's opinion about the situation. Like, you're getting off track from what the potential that you two have, and there is potential here. There needs to be balance. There needs to be more harmonized energy, and not this feeling that you're both walking away from each other, because how he's interpreting the friend zone might have much more severe, well, not severe, the implications of that might be much different than what you intend them to be. Oh goodness, 1 second, my computer is doing something. I'm just going to try and see if I can get some power to this computer without bringing my charger. Just 1 second. Okay, sorry about that. I got some kind of portable thing that hopefully has a little bit more juice in it. Too lazy to go up and get my charger. Sorry. I dropped a bunch of cards. Okay, so this person, another card fell right now, but I'm just looking at. This person also worries about hurting you, meaning they wonder if they're going to mess this up and hurt you. Okay, they also told me last week they were still in love with me and they were calling me their girlfriend. Oh, wow. This person's like, that's what I was getting. Like, this person's really like they just go with their. I can see, I don't know if you feel this way, but I'm getting this a little like they, like the fact that they kind of just are so, like there's a trouble of distinguishing what's real and what's not. Like, what are they really feeling? Like, there's like, I don't want to say love bombing, but like a more softer romantic version of like just being swept up. And your energy is kind of like more more like I've seen the word evidence before, which was just like, well, how can you, oh yeah, see, I just looked at you, said slow down, yeah, it made you a little comfortable, yeah, that's what I'm saying, like you're just a little like, well, what's spurring all this conversation, what's making you so confident that you have these feelings for me, like where have you demonstrated, like how can I be sure, like where's the proof or something like that. Yeah, like it's not full out love bombing, but it's a little bit intentions. And then I don't see any. Actually, we'll go with this other deck. Yeah, I can feel that a little bit. It's like, but here's the thing. So what I'm realizing on the communication, this is the thing. You guys need to talk about this because he's misinterpreting that to mean that you're not interested in him. He's misinterpreting you saying slow down as you not being interested versus what it is maybe you're feeling. Whether or not and how receptive his, like, again, maybe look at his moon or his Mercury to see how best he might understand what you're trying to tell him. Because, like I said, again, it feels like it's not landing for the two of you, like what you're trying to communicate to each other. So his moon or Mercury might give you some, okay. What does tree need to know? Oh boy. Yes, he likes you. Okay, so you asked about intentions. Okay, so we're not, he's not sure, like he doesn't exactly have a plan per se. Okay, yeah. So he doesn't have a plan per se, but he just knows that you make him happy. Right, Princess. Yeah, no, Princess, I forgot. Yes, I told Princess I would pull her a card. So yes, Princess, I will pull you 2 cards because you were waiting a long time ago. And sorry, I forgot about doing that in between, Princess. So I will. He's happy. He's not, he just knows you make him happy. I don't know if you like see sunflowers. There's a flower that, this sunshine, happiness. You make him feel like he can express himself. He wants to express himself, but at the same time, he's kind of keeping all this to himself, like in terms of intention specifically or actions. Like he knows you make him happy. He feels that deep inside. He knows that. He knows that. But in terms of, but these are not necessarily action cards. These are like fundamental energetic feeling cards. And so we're talking about actions, intentions. He does not want this. This came up in the previous spread as a clarifier. He doesn't want this to be where this just kind of dwindles out. He's trying to figure out how, like he's trying to plan something. He's trying to figure out how to communicate with you and how to make you like him again, because that's how he's perceiving it, as like maybe you don't like him anymore. He's wondering, what emotions to show you, like what to talk. Yeah. Oh my goodness. There's so much emotion here, tree. This guy, it's almost like Like, I feel like, you know, when a dog is like slobberingly kissing you, it's not that he's doing that, but it's just like emotion wise, his higher self is just like, yes, he has emotions for you. So he's not lying when he says all these things like you make him happy, he wants you to be his girlfriend. These are true. But it's like you are someone who needs this to come at a different pace. So he needs to understand that. And the thing is, what I'm feeling is like, I'm also getting, how can we be sure that this is how he's going to feel in the long term, or, you know, what his long-term intentions are, because he's kind of just thinking more in the moment. Oh, maybe I forgot it. I don't see too much about social media, like classical cards of that here, but whatever you think, like go with your intuition. He just knows in his gut he likes you and cares about you. He wants to come towards you. Let's get some advice for Tree. Yeah, that's what I'm like. That's why, like, I'm almost feel like I feel like I'm speaking now, not from the cards, but I feel like I'm speaking from one of your spirit guides who are like kind of informing me. They're like, she needs to know where this is going. Like, she needs a plan. Like, you know, she needs, like, again, evidence, proof. Like, there needs to be something to back this up. Like, it just can't be, you don't want to, like your spirit guides are kind of like, you don't want to get caught with him just being over romanticizing the situation and just waking up one day and realizing he doesn't feel that way or something. He follows girls that don't. Oh, he follows girls that don't seem right with me. Oh, okay. Yeah, so there you go. And listen to your intuition. Let's get some advice. Here's some advice. Okay. So we have embracing enthusiasm, shout to the heavens of happiness. So that's one, it's about not getting too negative or down. But we also have protected by angels. So know the decisions that you are making, what you're feeling intuitively is correct. That, like, don't question yourself, and that, like, you're protected. Like this is not going to go awry and blow up in your face, you know, that kind of thing. Like, I don't know why that's very strong to say it's not going to blow up in your face, but like, it's not going to, like, this situation with Caleb, you know, whatever happens, whatever fate or destiny or your free will takes you and him on whatever journey, it's not, you know, it doesn't have to be awful. Like, as long as you follow your gut. Some more advice. Okay, so we work through your fear. So yeah, like, again, this enthusiasm, like, be concerned, know practically what you need, but make sure to distinguish between what it is you're scared of versus what, you know, what you're concerned about. Oh, we have your full moon in Virgo. You are good enough. Full moon in Aquarius, show the world the real you. I'm getting a little bit of also the fact, even though you might feel like it's a bit of love bombing, the thing is, you really have inspired this person. So know that these feelings this person is claiming to have for you are real. Maybe he has a different style, maybe it's a different approach to it, but they are real. And he really, in the moment, does sincerely believe what he's saying to you, at least in the moment. So know that, and feel comfortable, like, you know, to say what you think, instead of, like, make sure he understands why you feel like he feels you might be friend zoning him, you know, like, be like full moon Aquarius, you know, use your words, use your thinking, use your your mental energy to be able to express what it is you want to say. I want to get one of these cards for you. Oh my goodness. So the things I was joking about, he didn't love you. See, that's the thing. So I think the thing is, you guys, it goes back to that communication isn't landing. Like, he's saying something, so, like, love bombing, just, you need to be like straight up and be like, it feels like you're love bombing me. Like, you're telling me you want me to be your girlfriend, and then you're telling me you don't. Like, what's going on here? Like, sir, what? Please clarify, sir. Yeah, there needs to be, so you need to be true to yourself and get to the bottom of this. Are these two? Okay, great. I didn't want to. It's those were protected. I want one to come out. Spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. Oh. Okay. So firstly, we have mirror. This is quite pretty. Right. So yeah, see what you're saying right now, mirror. Who or what is triggering you? See, you guys are mirroring each other, triggering each other. That kind of thing is happening. And you also have pillar of light, which is your vibration is rising. You are the oracle. So again, it says stay true to yourself, listen to your inner voice vibration, but make sure you're communicating clearly and don't keep triggering and mirroring each other. You know what I mean? Yeah. I quite like these cards sometimes. Sometimes I don't, and sometimes I do. Trust it. Don't doubt your intuition. Not that you do, but just don't, like, in going through emotions with this Piscean, like, be a little like, I really need to listen to my, I need to listen to what even I'm feeling, even if it doesn't make practical sense. So yeah, so basically the guidance and stuff is about talking, or else, like, this is not gonna kind of get anywhere. But yes, that's what I have for you. I didn't see specifically something about social media, but we're getting stuff about your your intuition and listening to it. So if you feel guided to make some changes on that front, then go ahead and do that. Absolutely. So that's what I have for you, Tree. Hopefully that helped. I suppose. Wait, I'm just going to see one more thing. Oh, 1 second. Spirit guides. I'm just trying to get one more. Tree. Is there something you want us to know? Yeah, okay. So maybe that's what I'm getting. Like, there's a little bit of that. Like, somehow, I don't know if there's something you can do to connect more with your intuition. Like, if there is something that you find, I don't know, like, again, we talked about, like, whether it's going out into nature or meditating or yoga or painting or singing, I don't know, whatever it is, doing science experiments, like find ways to strengthen your intuition and then listen to it. Okay, so I just asked for something general. You deserve love. You are lovable. So your standards are fair. What you feel, what you want, what you expect is fair. But make sure, like with this arrow, make sure you're aiming it right. Like, again, that's about communication. Like, make sure you guys are landing, like you're able to receive, like when he says stuff to you, make it clear. Like, you're like, this is how I'm interpreting it. Is this what you mean? That kind of thing. And if he's mature enough, he'll make the effort. Which is fun. And we have make the effort at the bottom here. Maybe that's why I read that. So maybe he'll make the effort if it's meant to be. So that's what I have for you, Tree. Thank you very much for letting me read for you. I appreciate that. You trusting me with your energy. I hope this Caleb, like, kind of just finds a way to, like, kind of, say what he needs to say to you. Like, I mean, so you guys can kind of open up the lines of communication, because it seems that there's a lot of potential here between you guys. Yes, absolutely. Thank you, Tree. Thank you for supporting the channel. I appreciate it, and for letting me, be a part of your journey. So, Princess Codsudge, right? So, did you? Yeah, it's needed. The universe is okay with this connection. So let's see how he steps up to the plate. Princess Codge Dudge, if you're here, please drop your question. Otherwise, I'll just finish off with Queen. And we both need to go quickly, Princess and Queen, because this second little power thing I got is going to run out too. Okay, what's A thinking during the long... What was A thinking during the long eye contact we made? Yes, he does need to step up. So yeah, be careful before he does. And if you feel what you feel about Snap and social media, I mean, go ahead and do it. Do what you feel is right. But make sure Tree, I'm just getting this for you before I move on to prison. Make sure you explain it to him. Don't just randomly block him on social or something and him not understand. He's going to misunderstand that. Okay. Princess. Princess, what is your and A's sign? What was A? This is very specific. Okay. So, spirit guides, angels, ancestors of Princess Codside. What was A thinking this is very specific. What was A thinking? Okay, I'll just pull you a card at the end then, Queen. What was A thinking during the long eye contact? So, spirit guides, princess would specifically like to know about this specific event. She would like to know specifically about this event. What was A thinking or feeling during the long eye contact? Spirit guides, angels, ancestors. Oh boy. Okay. So I don't know like how I'm feeling like you don't know each other, like, or there's more to know about. There's more to know about each other. Spirit guides, help me understand that. They are attracted towards you. they find like they actually more than attraction, they're just feeling connected to, well, hold on one second, let me just think. Hold on. They're feeling connected to you, and they spend they spend more time than you would anticipate thinking about you. And they think about like what, and so in this time of eye contact, they were thinking about how the two of you connect and how they spend more time than they should, is what I'm hearing. I'm thinking about you. Sometimes, so this might be on this long eye contact, what that might result in, this overall feeling of feeling connected to you and thinking about their feelings for you, is that sometimes that makes them feel a little bit stuck. But at the same time, it kind of makes them feel like they are like they're like that you motivate them, like they find you interesting, like they find you like, so they're a little not sure what to make of the fact that they think about you more than they expected to think about you. I think you guys are friends. I'm getting friend energy. They're feeling there's like a bit of a stalemate here. There's a stalemate between moving forward with something. So if this is someone you're interested in, then it seems that they're potentially wondering if you're in like the same questions are kind of going back and forth here. What is the I'm not really sure why it's not new, like why things haven't progressed. Maybe it's just new. Spirit guides, why hasn't it progressed more? Or should it? No, it seems to be on time. Like it doesn't seem to be. Oh, okay. There might be a slight feeling of thinking like, yeah. Okay, so one or the other of you aren't sure if the other is, if this is reciprocated, is what's happening. This is going beyond just what was happening in the eye contact thing, but they're thinking about you. They're connected to you. Let's see what card. Let's get romance. I don't know if we're at romance stage yet, but let's try this step. Hold on. Since you waited so long, princess, let me get you another card. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors. I think I'm going to do this thing where I do all the free questions at the beginning for 15 minutes, and then so people don't have to wait, and then I do, if there's any donations, I do, and if not, I just keep going on the front. Okay, Spirit guides, angels, ancestors. What does this person think about? What does A think about? They might even be find you a little what's the card? Card. Mysterious. I think this is your energy. Okay. First new start. Sudden. they're wondering if this is going to move forward. You're both wondering what the next step is. So at this point, any cards I'm pulling beyond this, I'm getting this energy that things are not like both parties don't fully know the extent of emotions. So any cards beyond this is going to depend on the actions you guys take. So it's just free will, because right now what you do or he does or whatever is going to make it clearer which way this will go. Okay, so we have wedding popped out, but I'm not taking it right now. But I think what that means is just like the person's interested in the other person. But what we did get was, oh, you just said you're introvert and quiet. That's funny. We got flirt and getting to know each other. So you guys need to get to know each other a little bit. And you need to kind of extend your lighthearted energy, your playfulness. And this is the way you'll be able to find out if this, you both will be able to kind of keep moving forward on that. And it says, as you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond will deepen, which might be this, is that maybe there's potential here for something to happen, but it'll happen as you guys get to know each other and talk a little bit more about your feelings. But this person does think about you. You're on their mind. They've wondered about like what you're like, what your interests are. There's something, even if you're introverted and quiet, they've noticed something about you. I don't know what they've noticed, but they've noticed something about you, your mannerism, something you did, something you produced, something like that. So that's what I have for you, Princess. Thank you for waiting and coming here today. Come back certainly, and we can ask a different question and get a read on you got advice there too. You need to flirt. So if Spirit's telling you to flirt and like reach out, that must mean it won't be that bad. Okay, Queen, may I pull you a card, Queen, if you don't have a question? So thank you for your help. May I pull you a card? I won't pull it without your permission, but I can just pull you like a message card or an oracle card, like a general one or love one or moonology. Thank you, Princess. Thank you for trusting me with your energy. I appreciate it. So which one would you like, moonology, or would you like let's just pull two moonologies and well, I can't pull cards for someone unless they ask me to. So even if I want to pull the card, I wouldn't pull it without permission. So you have to tell me yes. Okay, whichever. Yes, I'll pull from here. Angel ancestors of Queen. This is a general message that Queen needs to hear right now. Okay, two came out there. Angels, ancestors of Queen. Is there anything? Which one's coming up? Which one's coming up? Is this two? Okay, that's at the bottom. All right, we got a lot of stuff here. Let's see what's happening here. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors of Queens. The Queens, high earth. Okay, this one wanting to come out. Oh, I meant to do that with my left hand. Okay, let's see. Let's try and make sense of this. So we have, so we have surrender to the divine, full moon, a fiery climax approaches, which is a full moon in Aries. Breathe through the tension, full moon in Scorpio. I should line them up this way. You can see them better. And then new moon in Libra, know that you are loved. And let's see. Bottom of the deck says focus on the positive. And bottom here says push through the insecurity. So focus on the positive and push through the insecurity. And we also have the moon here. Okay, so obviously there's things, break through the tension, focus on the positive. What was the other one? Focus on the positive and breathe through, push through the insecurity. So so those similar, break through the tension, push through the insecurity, fiery climax approaches. So something's happening or is going to happen, which is like a bit of like, it's like obstacles, it's challenges. So spirit's just kind of guiding you to keep going, not to stop here, not to, stop now, breathe through it, try to stay calm, don't let your nerves get frazzled. If you know that you are loved and you are cared for, that might help, calm down your nerves a little bit. Make sure to let go, let God, give it up to God, and the divine for answers when you feel like there's no answers. Listen to your intuition. What we have here, again, the divine, paying attention to the divine, because you might feel like you are making unwise choices or you're faced with difficult choices in front of you, but there's a better way, better option than if you think that, oh, both options suck or all these paths in front of me are no good. There is a better way. And don't surround yourself with many people who have, questionable motives or that lack integrity, or else you're going to be drawn down to their level and you're going to react in that kind of way of ego. So pay attention to your intuition and don't let, don't let the negative parts of your instinct take over, like with the moon here kind of thing. And you can do that by knowing that you're loved and pushing through the insecurity. So that's what I have for you. I'm not sure if hopefully there was something there. And we have release at the bottom of the deck. So just, don't hold on to things that are cluttering your head space or mind space. They're a transformation is hopefully on the horizon. Okay, so hopefully that helped, or hopefully it made sense. If you don't have any other questions, I'm going to sign up before this little, whatever that thing, my little block thing goes. Thank you for dropping by today. Oh, I'm getting tired. Thank you for dropping by today. I appreciate it, and for your help, and to everyone who came by. Stara, I know I told you at the beginning I wasn't going to stay all along. So Stara, please hit me up next time for your 15-minute thing. Okay, and everyone take care. Have a good evening. Bye. Bye, Queen.